What if I told you that there are 12 powerful universal laws silently shaping your reality right now? Most people go through life unaware of them and as a result miss out on the deeper clarity, fulfillment, and alignment they could be living with every single day. But not you, not after today. These aren't just abstract ideas. Once understood, these laws can radically shift your thinking, elevate your emotional state, and completely change the way you experience your life from the inside out. So don't scroll away. What you're about to learn could change everything. Let's begin with the very first and perhaps most profound law. 1. The law of divine oneness. At the core of every spiritual and scientific truth lies this single idea. Everything is connected. Everything. The law of divine oneness teaches that every thought, every action, and every word has a ripple effect on the entire universe. Just imagine a spider web. When one strand is touched, the whole web responds. That's how interconnected we truly are. You are not separate. You are not an isolated being moving through a disconnected world. You are a thread woven into the grand tapestry of existence, beautiful, significant, and impactful. What you do to others, you do to yourself. What you believe about the world reflects right back into your life. When you begin to see yourself not as a single drop, but as part of the entire ocean, compassion flows more easily. Judgment softens. Your sense of purpose deepens. To align with this law shift from separation to connection, feel the unity in nature and people, even in silence. Your reality becomes richer the moment you understand that we are not alone, we are all one. 2. The law of vibration. Everything moves, everything vibrates, everything is energy. This isn't just spiritual theory, it's quantum science. From your thoughts to your emotions to the chair you're sitting on, all things vibrate at specific frequencies. And those frequencies attract matching energies back. Think of it like tuning into a radio station. If you broadcast stress, worry, and fear, you tune into static. But if you emit joy, peace, and gratitude, the frequency becomes clear and abundance begins to flow. But here's the truth, this law doesn't ask you to fake positivity or suppress your pain. It asks you to become aware of your vibration and learn how to raise it authentically. So how do you apply it? Start with alignment. Let your thoughts reflect your values. Let your actions resonate with your truth. Stop forcing joy, start embodying it. When you vibrate at your natural frequency, the universe responds like a perfect echo. The law of action, knowing isn't enough. Wishing won't get you there. The universe only responds when you move. The law of action demands that we back our intentions with steps, no matter how small. Waiting for the right moment is a delay tactic the mind uses to avoid risk. But in truth, action creates clarity, not the other way around. Think of it this way, a sculptor doesn't wait for the vision to appear fully formed. They begin shaping the marble, and the art reveals itself through motion. So if you want transformation, you must move. That email you've been postponing, send it. That project you've dreamed of, start it. That healing journey you feared, begin it. Tiny steps repeated consistently shift your trajectory in massive ways. 4. The law of correspondence. As above, so below, and as within, so without. This ancient principle reveals a truth modern psychology now echoes. Your outer world reflects your inner one. Ever notice how on days when you're joyful, everything seems to flow, and on days when your mind is clouded, the world feels unkind? That's not coincidence, that's correspondence. This law teaches that if you want to change your life, you must start within. It's not magic, it's mirror work. Your relationships mirror your self-love. Your career reflects your beliefs about worth. Your environment responds to your dominant thoughts. So if your external world feels chaotic, start with your inner dialogue. Heal your thoughts, adjust your mindset, and the reflection will shift. 5. The law of cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance. Every action, no matter how small, creates a ripple. This law is the backbone of reality. For every cause, there is a precise and predictable effect. Whether it's the energy you bring into a room or the habits you repeat each day, everything matters. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the author of causes. This is empowering, not intimidating, because it means your life is not just happening to you, it's responding to you. Want different results? Choose different causes. Choose kindness over reactivity. Choose intention over impulse. Choose presence over distraction, and watch the world reshape itself in response. 6. The law of compensation. You reap what you sow, but in ways far deeper than you imagine. The law of compensation reminds us that energy is always balanced. Every seed of kindness planted returns. Every investment of love, service, or courage is repaid, though often in unexpected ways. You might help someone today, and a door opens months later. You might stay true to your integrity, and peace floods your life where chaos once lived. It's not about hustling endlessly. It's about giving with sincerity, showing up with excellence, and trusting that the universe always remembers. So give freely, speak truthfully, work mindfully. The compensation will come. Before we continue, if this is resonating with you, take a moment to like this video. It helps us reach others on the same journey. And if you're not already subscribed to Serenity Knowledge, now is the perfect time to join our community. We're here to share life-changing insights, one law at a time. Now let's move forward with the next 6 universal laws, because they're just as powerful and essential as what you've discovered so far. Stay tuned. Let's continue where we left off, unlocking more of the invisible forces that shape your reality. We've explored the law of attraction. Now let's go even deeper with the next 6 laws that hold the power to transform how you think, feel, and act. 8. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. At first glance, this law may sound complicated, but it's one of the most empowering principles you'll ever discover. It teaches us a simple, beautiful truth. Energy is always in motion, always changing, always evolving. Imagine water. Depending on temperature and pressure, it becomes steam, ice, or rain. It never disappears, it simply changes form. Now imagine your thoughts. They're not empty echoes, they are energy. And this energy has the power to transform your reality. Einstein's famous equation E=mc2 hinted at this very truth, that energy and matter are not separate, they are interconvertible. So when you direct your thoughts with intention, that energy can shape the physical world around you. Think back to a time when you focused consistently on a goal. Somehow opportunities appeared, resources aligned. That wasn't luck, that was energy transmuting through action and belief. But here's the key, transmutation doesn't happen automatically. It happens through conscious focus. The more you direct your thoughts and actions toward a specific outcome, the more the universe reshapes itself to reflect that aim. So if you want to change your life, change the energy you put into it. Shift fear into faith, turn doubt into discipline, and above all, keep moving forward. Because even the smallest intentional change can trigger a powerful transformation. 9. The law of relativity. Now let's talk about perspective. This law teaches that nothing has meaning until we compare it to something else. Think about that for a moment. $100 may seem like a fortune to someone struggling, but feel like loose change to a billionaire. Same amount, different meaning. Too often we measure our worth by comparing our worst days to someone else's highlight reel. And in doing so, we lose sight of our own growth and our own victories. Martin Seligman, a leading psychologist in the field of positive psychology, once said that true happiness comes not from comparison, but from appreciation. It's about valuing our own journey even when it looks different from others. So the next time you feel like you're falling behind, pause and shift your view. Ask yourself, compared to yesterday, how have I grown? What small win did I achieve today? Gratitude reframes reality. The moment you stop comparing and start appreciating, your world begins to feel richer because it is. 10. The law of polarity. The life is a dance of opposites. Every joy has its sorrow, every success its struggle. This law tells us that duality is not a flaw of life, it's a feature. It's how we grow, how we learn, how we evolve. Think of it like this: without darkness, we would never understand the value of light. Without cold warmth would lose its meaning. Every emotion, every event, every challenge is part of a greater balancing act. The law of polarity reminds us that when you're experiencing pain, the possibility for joy is not far behind. When you're in the middle of failure, you're also one step closer to a breakthrough. So when life feels hard, don't resist it. Embrace the opposite hidden within the struggle. What's the lesson here? What's the strength I'm developing? This is the secret of the most resilient people. They don't just survive challenges. They extract meaning from them. 11. The law of rhythm. Everything in life has a rhythm, Just as the ocean has tides, your life has seasons. There are moments of growth and stillness, of high energy and quiet retreat. Success comes, and yes, it recedes too, but it always returns. We struggle most when we resist this natural rhythm, when we try to cling to success or panic during a low point. But if you can learn to ride the wave instead of fighting it, you'll find a deeper peace. Hermes Trismegistus once said, "Everything flows out, and in everything has its tides. And just like the moon pulls the sea, life pulls us through cycles." So here's your key: don't cling, flow. Don't fear the ebb. Trust the return. Align yourself with life's rhythm, and you'll find that even your lowest points are preparing you for your next rise. Joshiem. Etude 12, the law of gender. This final law is one of the most misunderstood and one of the most sacred. It's not about biological gender. It's about the divine masculine and feminine energies that exist in all of us. Action and intuition, strength and softness, doing and being. Think of a seed. It needs action, the masculine force to break the soil and nourishment, the feminine force to grow roots. Without both, nothing blossoms. Carl Jung referred to these as the anima and animus, the feminine within the masculine and the masculine within the feminine. Each of us carries both. But when we overdevelop one and neglect the other, we fall out of balance. Have you been pushing too hard without rest, acting without reflection, or feeling too passive, waiting without direction? Harmony comes when you allow both energies to guide you. Let your masculine side take action, but let your feminine side listen, reflect, receive. The law of gender is the law of inner creation. So nurture both parts of your being. That's how you grow, not just in success, but in soul. Final thought, let these laws guide you. When applied intentionally, these universal laws can shift the entire trajectory of your life. They're not just spiritual theories, they're energetic truths, timeless principles that govern everything from your emotions to your opportunities, from your mindset to your manifestations. So take what resonated, start small, reflect deeply, apply boldly. And if this video brought clarity or value into your day, please support this work by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to Serenity Knowledge. We're committed to bringing you more powerful insights to help you align with your highest path. You're not here by accident. You were meant to learn these laws, and now you're meant to live them. See you in the next video.